In some ways, I would say in places like Tamil Nadu and Kerala, we have less of a problem because people are relatively well educated, relatively well informed, and if they're on WhatsApp, they're on WhatsApp in like 20 different groups. So, unless all of them are spewing the same rhetoric, people are relatively well informed. Social media, or generally media, I think has pluses and minuses. The real fear for me is not social media, surprisingly. Social media is manageable risk in many ways, I think. Of course, the WhatsApp uncles and the WhatsApp, geniuses are a bane on society, but they're not that bad yet. Maybe I'm not well informed of what's happening on the grassroots. The real problem is the complete subjugation and domination of traditional media. Nobody is willing to have a debate or ask a question or say anything about the government or its policies. It's almost as if it comes from the government or from the Prime Minister, it is the hand of God or the diktat coming down, and therefore it must be true and everybody must say yes and it must be followed. That worries me a lot more because a lot less educated people only get their information through the traditional media. Relatively more educated people get their information through social media. Yes, there are echo chambers. Yes, there's polarization. But that's not really the worry at this point to me, only because it's not that easy to create echo chambers in social media yet. I'll say what I mean. In places like the US, some parts of Europe, so much of your life is available in the data system that a targeting company knows what you eat, where you sleep, how often you buy this kind of grocery. And so the ability to create these kinds of fractional groups is very high. Almost every aspect of your life is online somewhere, whether you realize it or not. In India, it's not like that. So we don't yet have, every election I find the capacity to target gets higher and higher. And I think it is disproportionately available to the ruling party for various reasons. But still, it's not that definable, right? So I worry a lot more about traditional media than I do about social media, actually.